Well, we've just stopped for a coffee and now we're going to have a look around the shopping village. We've had a lot of walking today. Anyway, now to go into the shopping village and have a look around the shops, and I'll walk up and down and let the ladies go in the shops. I might go in one or two, we never know, we'll see. But obviously it's quite popular today because it's a holiday month and great place to bring the children, take them into the park, and there's lots of things for them to do and run around. And it's a very big space, so never feels too crowded. Going to be a bit warm walking around the shopping area though. It's somewhere we come pretty much every time we see Angela. We come to Trentham shopping villages. It just change a little bit, and we've got the dinosaur, and there's a bit of a dinosaur trail I think, so we might see a few more as we're wandering around. Mountain Warehouse. I got an email. I must have bought something from Mountain Warehouse at one time and given them my email. I get about an email every day, I think, telling me about their latest offers. Last year I did get a couple of shirts. That's what I got. And they were quite bargains. Right, they're going shopping or searching or whatever they do in these things. I'll carry on wandering around, seeing what we've got. A lot of high street names have come here, so we've got the Mountain Warehouse. There's Holland and Barrett. This is Claire's, I think. Go Outdoors is another one. So it's the outdoor shops that used to be in town. This is where they've moved to. Quite often, 2 or 3 times actually, I've actually bought trainers here.
What's it from, yeah? She good?
Card Factory. And this one's the Works, which is always one of my go-to places. Just have a look. They always have some interesting things. This is a smaller version of the ones that you'd find in town. And then I've just been into Regatta across the way there, and bought some socks, as you do. Loctane. And the farm shop. We sometimes buy oatcakes from here, I think. We've got some oatcakes there on the bottom shelf. Cafes are doing big business today, I think. That's the entrance to Trentham Gardens. We've already been in there, and I must say how glad we were to do that. Angela being a member of the Trentham Gardens, she got us the tickets, and very well, money well spent. It was a really fascinating trip around. Normally we'd come here years ago with Paul, and we'd let the girls go shopping, and Paul and I would find a bar and have a beer. Got to be a good idea, isn't it? Maybe I'll do that. There's one, I don't know if it's still down here, but one that I came to which had got all different ales on. And it was a really nice place to stop, and if you're there for a while you can sample each one and stagger away. This is Portmeirion Pottery, but the place of Portmeirion is in North Wales on the Llyn Peninsula, and we're going to be going there the end of this week, so I don't know whether we're going to Port Mary. It's an Italian-style village, so not really anything to do with the pottery, other than the fact it's an Italian-style village. Weird fish. A couple of jumpers from them that Laura bought for me. Sea salt, that's Cornwall. Jaws is. I need to buy things from there, I think. That's gallery. Roan. More outdoor clothing. And there's a whiskey shop around here, but I'm not going to be buying any whiskey. Iced lemonade. Lemonade tea. There's the whiskey shop. I have actually bottles and bottles of whiskey at home, and I do occasionally have a whiskey, but only occasionally, so it takes me a long time to get down a bottle of whiskey. More eateries here. Pie Minister, that'd be nice. I like a bit of pie. I had one the other day when we went out with Angela. Rotisserie. There was a tapas place here we went to. Not sure whether that's still here. Class. This is Cotton Traders. I've had shirts from there in the past. They've always been quite nice. Charlie and Charles. Well, for England, it is very warm. Very warm.
She's what?
Looks like we've got Stoke-on-Trent's answer to the London Eye. This is the Trentham Gardens Ferris wheel. Oh, this is the craft bar. Is it open? That's the big question. I don't think it is. Opens what day is it today? 1:30. Oh dear, it's only 12 o'clock. They've actually got a craft beer garden. That's where I'd like to go. And then this is Anita's shop. This is A Major, where Anita used to get all the music from in the days before internet purchasing, really. And she used to contact these people, and they used to stick it in the post and send it to her. We would pay the postage, and it all worked very well. And that was when the shop was in Newcastle. I think actually even when it's moved to here, she used to go as well. So, you know, she's not giving piano lessons anymore, so, and she has piles of music. Yeah, another dinosaur. How about that one? The oldest known dinosaur is the Eoraptor. It's good to see they've put the dinosaur in a cage so it can't escape, so everybody's safe all around. There's another cafe bar at the end here, and some outdoor seating. Electric bikes, 25% off. Oh, some of the shops here have got air conditioning. Well, that one certainly has. Nice to walk by and get the cool draft. Well, how about that for a cup of tea? So look at that one.
But anyway,
Well, the craft bar has just opened, and so I've just come in, and I've got a pint. It's an IPA, and they've got several different IPAs to try. This one's a middle of the range in terms of alcohol content, and it's called Radioactive something. How do they come up with these names? I really don't know. Tastes okay though. Cheers.
Well, as usual, I have had another very successful walk around Trentham shops because I love them and Angela always helps me out. I've had a dress, I've had a necklace, I've had some wool and a pattern, and I've had a nice glass of wine. So cheers!
Well, Anita's just checked the name of this beer that I've now done call out. It's called Radioactive Worms. How about
Drop
that?
the worms.
I must have, the worms have all gone down, but hey, not a bad beer. Nice grapefruity taste. And 5-point-something% alcohol, but really quite a tasty one. Here at the Trentham Craft Bar, and really enjoyed it.
I'd ask for a glass.
Well, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. That was Ben at the bar there who was explaining all the different beers to me. Not that any of the names mean absolutely anything. And Radioactive Worms, I think that's enough to put some people off drinking it, but me being a scientist, maybe not. So I gave it a go, and it was really nice. Got a nice grapefruity flavour, and well, not bad. And he tried a rosé wine.
A glass of rosé.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that was good, and now we're going to make our way home. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. So bye for now. Bye. Always like this heart. So we often buy the heart in Palma Nova, but this one, just a little bit special, isn't it? It's just like a 3-dimensional version. Stoke, Longton, Tunstall, Burslem, Fenton and Hanley. They're the 6 towns that make up Stoke-on-Trent. So this used to be the main entrance to Trentham Gardens, and well, this is where I sort of remember going to buy tickets. So you'd come here, and this would be like the ticket office, and you'd buy your tickets to enter the gardens. Or if you're going to a concert like the Pink Floyd concert, the Emerson Lake and Palmer concert, then this is one of the places where you could buy the tickets. And there was another one on the opposite side there, which is now a bus stop. And then once you'd got your tickets, you could walk down here, and then you'd be walking down into the gardens. And if you were going to the swimming pool, you'd make your way to the right and go down on the path which would take you to the swimming pool, catch the train. Or just down there on the left-hand side, there used to be the ballroom. Sadly, the ballroom's gone now, but the ballroom was the place where I used to go to all the concerts. And later, when they stopped doing concerts there, they used to have shows or markets there. And I used to go with my brother. They used to go to some tech things, and I remember, I think I bought my first scanner there many years ago, or something like that, or a CD writer player. Across the road, there's the memorial, and that's where Trentham town village is. It's not a town, it's a village. And well, we used to live, well, a little bit that way, a couple of 100 metres that way was where we used to live all those years ago. And down there, it's called Harvester now, but it used to be called the Poacher's Cottage. And went there occasionally for a meal. This is the main A34 road, very busy dual carriageway that would take you from Newcastle all the way down, going this way through Stone into Stafford. But there we go, that's the entrance to, the old entrance to Trentham Gardens, and totally disused now.
A tale of waters old and dear, of Trentham's lake, so deep and grand, the fairest sheet in all the land. In days of yore the monks did pray, until the fields come what may, when upon this land a valley lay, where flowing streams did gently stray. The Trentham hall of noble stone was where the mighty Lord was known. He dreamt a vision clear and bold, a lake to grace his manor old. Sir Lancelot of storied name, he sought to win eternal fame. He dammed the Trent with sweat and toil upon this rich and fertile soil. The waters rose a shimmering glass, reflecting clouds that softly pass, and Trentham Park, a verdant sight, was born anew in liquid light. So raise a glass and sing the praise of Trentham's lake through changing days, a legacy of grace and might, a timeless, pure and blessed